Welcome back to the FM LLaMa. So, Football Manager 2020 has only gone and created another thrilling end to a Football Manager season. We've played one game since the last episode and we did our bit. We have beaten Pau 4-2. But look at what has happened to our rivals, starting with Béziers, who had an away game at already relegated Lusitanos, and they went down 1-0 and they are on a wretched run of form. So since beating Lyon Duchère 1-0, they've had 2 draws and 2 defeats, one of which against us. Even before the Lyon game, they'd lost 1-0 to Boulogne, so they are in free fall and, well, they are still in with a shout of getting that playoff place, but an automatic promotion shot has gone now for Béziers. But Le Herbier have also dropped points as well. They had a tough game. They were at runaway champions Rodez, but Rodez dispatched them 2-0, which has allowed us to leap above Le Herbier and now fill that second beautiful automatic promotion slot. But there's one more twist to the tail. We've got a better Le Herbier's result today, but they are playing their final game of the season against 4th place Béziers. If Béziers were to beat them, then we would be promoted. Even if Le Herbier win, if we win our game, we'll be promoted. But as a backup, if we do lose today and Le Herbier win, well, we will be no worse off than finishing in 3rd place in the league. So we've given ourselves a shot at promotion, but we'd like to do it automatically. So today we've got a fixture against 12th place Annecy, who on paper have absolutely nothing to play for, although we know Football Manager doesn't work like that. So let's get into today's fixture and see whether we can finish another Border Adventure season with a promotion to Ligue 2. So this is how the game against Pau went. We had to wait until the 35th minute for a goal, but it was a Peter Musa strike. That was worth the wait. That was his first goal in 6. We then won a penalty right on the stroke of half-time. Alexander Arenat stepped up. It wasn't very convincing, but it went in and gave us a 2-0 half-time lead. We conceded a goal, our first goal in quite some time, which was a free kick right on the edge of the area that Steve Busnard managed to score, but then Lucas Perrin managed to score one for us. Eli Wahi scored a header before Jarju went through in the 89th minute and got what was little more than a consolation for them. So form's looking good. Defence up until the last game at least is also looking good. We've got Annecy, who are in 12th place. They don't have anything to play for. This fixture is either going to end in glory or absolute despair, and this is the team that we're going to try and send out to get the job done for us. So Gillikens continues in goal. Madi Angus settled nicely into a back 3 alongside Husek and Perrin. We've got Monsecure and Echeverria, who've done really well getting forward from wing back and putting in crosses into the box. Moyumbu, Arenat and Cormet are the central midfield 3, and Musa's going to play up front alongside Wahi for today's game. The nerves are jangling in the dressing room. We have got a lot at stake in this game. We're going to try and keep an eye on the Béziers-Le Herbier fixture during the match as well. Let's not try to put too much pressure on them. Let's try and do quite a neutral team talk, not say anything in the tunnel, and let's get underway. So we've got Le Herbier versus Béziers as the top fixture. We're also going to try and get the league table up as well, so we can see if we drop out of it. It might just alert us to what's happening in the Le Herbier game. Okay, we want a strong start. We got a little bit of possession here. Something's been said by the opposition manager that's not gone down well with the Annecy players, but we're 25 minutes in. Now we've got to highlight Arenat with the corner. Oh, and it's the Moose. Oh, it's offside. I thought the Moose was going to be the man of the hour. Béziers have had a man sent off in their game. Le Herbier have missed a penalty. What a last day to the season this is shaping up into. We've done precious little in that first half. That was not a good performance. We do not want to be relying on results elsewhere, so let's tell them, but not aggressively, that we're not pleased. And let's be bold. We were when we made the change to the formation. That worked for us. Let's go attacking for the start of the second half. Still 0-0 in that Laherbia-Beziers game. Now we've got highlights. Is it going to be for us? We've got Monsecure. We've got Husek. Monsecure's the left wing back. Let's see if he can get forward. Cormey's played one through. The Moose is in the middle if Wahi can find him. Oh my goodness, what has that player just done? Wagyu has just volleyed one past his own keeper. The Moose wasn't even that close. That is a gift from the FM gods that you rarely see in a crucial game. Unchallenged, he has pinged one into the top corner of the net. If this result holds, we will make it our priority to try and sign him next season, even if it's just to be mascot for home games. Oh, they've equalised straight away. Roman Spanners. Oh, we have not conceded a goal from corners for a long, long time, but they've swung in a corner. Echeverria gets it away. It comes back to the edge of the box. Rocky slings it in. And Spano dispatches it. Okay, so it's back on. Beziers have taken the lead against Laherbia, even though it's 10 men. Need to have a look how that affects the table. We've started to play a little bit panicky now. Moose gets hold of the ball. We've pinged it forward. Wahi can't get onto it. There's Marianga, 5'9". Wins a header, but given the ball away. Aranat picks it up. Very scrappy in that midfield. Want to try and build something a little bit more purposeful. We've pinged it forward again. He's hit one from 20 yards. Oh, we made a call to play him rather than Ake. And that one has paid off already. Let's get the mentality down. Let's go balance. Let's have a look at the table. So Beziers are actually going to get into that third place, playoff place. If they... No, Laherbia have equalised already. Okay, we need to do some time wasting now. Let's have a look what we've got from the bench. Wahi's playing well, but Ake's going to bring some fresh legs on, so we're going to do that. Aranat and Mayumbu are both playing poorly and are both on yellow cards. Let's take the nervous Mayumbu off. We'll bring Moulay on for a rare appearance. Let's get some very early... No, we're not changing the mentality. We're going to get some very early time wasting on. Still 1-1 between Laherbia and Beziers. What point do... Okay, let's do it now. Let's make a little change. Moulay, we're going to ask to come and play even further back. And we're going to instruct the wing-backs not to get stranded out of position. And there's a highlight. We're going to get the time wasting on and hope that they don't score from... highlight's gone. Highlight's gone. Think it's still 1-1 in their game. If we win, it's not going to matter. Are we going to get promotion having relied on one of their defenders hooking one into his own net? No matter, we will take it if that's to be the way we get promoted. Laherbiers, I think, have scored late on to beat Beziers. I'm not sure it matters. Passionate. We did what was needed tonight. Let's have a look at the table. It is glorious. Sporting Club Toulon have gone undefeated in their last 12 or 13 games, and they have snuck into second place. Le Herbiers are going to be the team that have got to go into the playoff. Toulon celebrate final day promotion. Eli Wahi, who's already sealed himself a move to another club, well, he is going to go down in Toulon folklore along with Mara Wagyu. Let's see, has he ever played for Toulon? He hasn't, but my goodness, this man is an absolute hero. He spanked one into his own net and got us up and running in that game against Annecy. This is going to be absolutely crucial to next season as well. So the board have asked for a meeting to discuss turning professional, and it is all signed, sealed and delivered from the 10th of July. We're going to be training full time as we move up into Ligue, and we can finish the season off by checking out some end of season awards. So what's going on with Toulon's Best Ever 11? Gilavogu's in it. Arenat comes in his first season and he's in it. Husek is already in Toulon folklore. And the man, the moose, the legend is already in the Best Ever 11 for Toulon after one season at the club. What were the Moose's final stats? 17 in 34. 1-in-2 ratio for a target man. Who's going to get the player of the year, though, for Toulon? It's Karl Madianga. He's beaten the Moose to it. Husek in third place. Goal of the season, I would imagine the top 5 were all by Aranat. Moose gets the signing of the season and the young player of the season at 24. Not quite sure about that. But we have managed to squeeze Toulon into the French second division. Let's just have a look at that run of form that did it for us. So we have not lost a game since the 14th of January. We've only conceded, 4 goals in those last fixtures. We've kept, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 clean sheets in the run-in. That's the form that did it for us. So that table looks absolutely superb. We have managed to secure promotion. Before we go, let's just check in on Shrewsbury and see how they fared in the second part of their season. We'll use the Moose to get into them. They have finished 8th in the Polski relegation group, and that is bottom. They've rallied. They've managed to get 7 wins, but that's not been enough. They've finished bottom of the table and they will be back in the second division. Weren't there for a long time. Hopefully they had a good time. How did their fixtures go towards the end of the season? Well, looks like they've still got a game left, but it's going to be nothing more than a parade. Unfortunately, Shrewsbury are going to drop out of the Polish top flight, but Toulon are a club on the up. Thank you for enjoying this season with us. If you've liked the season and you've liked the video, then give it a big thumbs up below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel and tell us in the comments what position do you think we'll be able to achieve in Ligue next season now that we have turned professional in our border adventures.